Welcome to Info Nympho's episode on dolls. I've got buying a wife in one of your sex shop halls. Human Barbie is queen of the slime balls. Lifelike babies are starting brawls. Demonic laboobos in your malls. But first, the real Annabelle's keeper dead falls. Dolls! Everybody knows Annabelle. She's been in a bunch of conjuring movies as well as her own spin-offs. She's based on a real doll which is apparently possessed by a dead 6-year-old and can inflict bloody psychic slashes. The real doll looks nothing like Annabelle in the movies. It is a Raggedy-Anne doll. It recently went on tour, coinciding with the release of another new conjuring film. Don't worry, it is kept in a protective glass case that contains all its demonic forces. Or does it? A day after paranormal investigator Dan Rivera gave a presentation with Annabelle, he was found dead in his hotel room. The coroner said Mr. Rivera had a known history of cardiac issues, which were consistent with the findings. It was also confirmed that Annabelle was not present in the room at the time of his passing. Why would the coroner even mention Annabelle wasn't there? Very suspicious. The police say there was no sign of foul play, but I did a little investigating. The hotel cameras have a blind spot that would have allowed a 3-foot Raggedy-Anne doll to pass underneath. There was no DNA evidence in the room. No blood, no sperm, nothing. A killer with no DNA, I wonder. Finally, there were no fingerprints, like the room had been wiped down. Look in her cold, dead eyes. You can tell she did it. Dolls! The Labubu craze is like an alien invasion. The company has made $670 million in a half year. A border guard in Seattle just confiscated $500,000 worth of fake Labubus, and this human-sized one just sold for $170,000. Of course, anything this popular must be bad, right? Labubus have caused another satanic panic. People are actually burning them. I've lost track of everything the Dark Lord has sent against us. D&D, Pokemon, Harry Potter, Furbies. So why now Labubus? Apparently it's because of their connection to the ancient Mesopotamian demon Pazuzu. You may remember him from the movie The Exorcist. He's the one that possesses the young girl and makes her vomit pea soup. So do Labubu and Pazuzu look the same? No, Pazuzu is not furry. He has wings and claws and a huge erect pea, which would not be great on a stuffed toy. I think the only real connection is that the two names rhyme. But then in that case, they should be burning Azuzus, obviously a very demonic vehicle. The whole thing is Delulu. If you want a demonic doll, I've got one for you. This doll is possessed by a Zuni hunter named He Who Kills. This doll you can burn. Dolls! Lifelike dolls are a thing in Brazil. Can you tell the difference? Real or lifelike? Those were all reborn dolls. These fake babies have become a huge concern in the country, with the government introducing 30 new bills, including banning them from receiving public health care. The backlash started when a video went up showing a reborn baby getting treated at a hospital. However, the only real case of a woman taking her fake baby to the hospital involved a woman with a psychiatric disorder. It has gotten out of control, with one dude slapping a 4-month on the head, claiming he thought it was a doll. One woman pointed out that adult men can collect action figures or play video games without raising eyebrows. I guess it's all about how far you go. Like if men started cutting off their hands to play pirates, or if they jumped off buildings to play superheroes. Dolls. This is Valeria Lukanova, or the Human Barbie. A name she does not like, but you have to admit she looks a lot like Barbie. She has also starred in a movie called The Doll. Don't see it, it is really bad. She claims to naturally look like this, only having had her boobs done. She's not a great human being on the inside, though, both supporting the Russian war and believing race mixing is a degeneration causing less beautiful women. Presently, she is a raw vegetarian, but is training herself to live off only light and air, and converting to breatharianism. I, for one, think she should really commit to that. She posts lots of sexy pictures, but never nudes. Until now. Recent naked pictures of her have leaked online. Beware, they are quite graphic. Dolls. This is Dave Cat, and this is his wife, Sador. They have been married for 20 years. Well, they're not technically married, but they do share wedding rings that say synthetic love lasts forever, or sliff. Aw, don't tell Dave Cat, but according to the internet, silicone sex dolls should only last 10 years, max. Ryan Gosling starred in the movie Lars and the Real Girl, where his character fell in love with his silicone companion. Because how could a guy that looks like this get a real woman, right? In reality, idolaters, that's what they're called, tend to be 50 to 60-year-old divorcees. It's not as rare as you may think. A recent study found that 40% of men could see themselves buying a sex robot, and the price keeps going down, with the average price now being $3,500. Sadly, Dave Cat and Sador's marriage didn't last. She wanted kids and he didn't. She got the house, the car, and the dog in the divorce.